they've been playing LeBron at point guard these last handful of games, and his production level has gone down. It's very taxing, as you know, Perk, to get out for LeBron to be out there and play point guard. And his numbers have slipped a little bit. And so, they don't have D'Angelo Russell in the starting lineup. They don't have Austin Reeves in the starting lineup. They've got LeBron in the starting lineup, and you look and see right there, the way LeBron's numbers are affected. So to have another guard, I think, is a priority. The Hawks did sign Murray to a contract extension before the season, but the contract extension was viewed around the league as a reasonable extension. It would not be like Zach LaVine, where that would be like a contract that would be a little bit of a cumbersome. So I think that there's a number of reasons why DeJounte Murray fits, but as Luke said, a lot of people might feel that way.
Yeah, and I think you talked about the draft pick. It would almost assuredly have to be in a deal for DeJounte Murray. I think the question for the Lakers, if they really want an upgrade their roster, are they willing to put Reeves in a deal? And I think on his contract, I think there's a sense of they'd like to do everything they can to hold on to him. You can create another hole if you do trade him. And so whether he would go to Atlanta or whether it might be a bigger deal, there's always 3 and 14 discussions going on. I think that's going to be the moment of truth for us going to the Lakers at the trade deadline. I think without putting Reeves in a deal, I think it's harder to get back the kind of difference maker Perk's talking about.
Let's bring Zach Lowe into this discussion. Zach, as you're listening to all this, is there a move that you like the most to the Lakers?
I think DeJounte Murray would be a great fit, but I think Woods just nailed it. If I'm the Atlanta Hawks, I'm asking the Lakers, why am I taking any deal you can offer me that doesn't have Austin Reeves in it? And if I'm the Lakers, I'm saying, wait, we just re-signed Austin Reeves to a great contract. That's kind of a lateral move for us. And so then you start to think bigger. And I had an executive from another team spitball with me yesterday. Could the Lakers, if Reeves is involved, construct a bigger deal where they get DeJounte Murray and Bogdanovich, the sharpshooter they so badly need? Now that's got to include Rui Hachimura and or D'Angelo Russell, more draft compensation, Jordan Bucchapino. It just starts to get super complicated, particularly with the Lakers already over the tax and near the hard cap, as Bobby Marks reminded me. These deals, the more players you add to them, the harder they are to construct. But for a player of DeJounte Murray's caliber, I think the Hawks are rightfully going to say, we need Austin Reeves, and the Lakers are going to say, ooh, that doesn't seem awesome for us. It's a tough spot, because look, I've said it all season, their offense stinks, they're 24th in offensive efficiency.
We spent the first 10 minutes of this show talking about the losing side of this point. Let's give a little love to the Phoenix Suns here. Zach, what stood out to you for the victory last night?
Flying high, Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, a team won the game, and a team that has about as much at stake in winning this season as the Lakers do, given what they traded to build this big three of Durant, Booker, and Beal. And I just want to highlight a couple of plays, because every game now is going to be, how do these three fit together on offense? Can they maximize their skills? 2 plays stood out. Here's KD bringing the ball up, pass to Nurk, kind of a pick and roll, and look what Anthony Davis has to do on this 5th play. Drop way back, kick back to Nurkic. This is a Draymond Green play. KD all the way back there, hand off to Booker. He misses an open 3, but I like it because they're going to need to get 3s up. And this made me smile. Brad Beal screening for KD. Which way's the screen going to go? We don't know. And now KD's got the mismatch. Brad Beal goes in open space. Options all over the place. Those plays are the best Phoenix players amplifying each other, making things easier for each other, because it's just your turn, my turn, mid-range twos. It's too hard even for players of that caliber to win 4 playoff series. So just every game we see signs of growth from a team that just hasn't been good enough yet, even with all 3 of their guys in. Last night, signs of growth, absolutely. But we already knew that.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown.
When
they're do that against good scores.
But he's one of the best offensive teams, right? We know that. But Kevin Durant,
Jaden Ivey,
I've been begging for him to be a leader. Right, and it showed last night from jump ball, from the tip off, he guarded LeBron James. He did what Kawhi Leonard did to him a couple nights ago. He made it tough on LeBron. LeBron was 3 for 11. KD, couple forced turnovers. We saw it in the highlights. When they got in transition, that was because KD was guarding. LeBron tried to fix spin to act activity of the hands. Kevin Durant has to be the leader. We can beg and plead and when Devin Booker is going to take that lead. If this Suns team is going to be a title contender, they have to be led by Kevin Durant, and he has to do it on a night-to-night basis.
When the last time we saw LeBron put some 10 points in the game?
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
To keep it alive. To keep it alive.
Ivy.
I thought the Hawks
They
had
get
a
cooked.
great spirit the Suns last night. Their team had great
Ivy's
spirit on the
got
bench,
7
a great spirit on the
points.
court, cheering for each other. They're
Outside
working on it.
Boris.
Frank Vogel is working on
Inside.
rotations, trying to figure it out. They're trying to tweak their
Here's
fourth quarter
Hastings.
rotations
The
to
layup
deal with
missed.
that problem. And most important, I
Detroit's
thought Bradley
gone
Beal
1
looked
of 2
great.
from
I mean,
long
he had
range in the first
explosives up against the Clippers the other day. I was at the game. I was like, wow, he does look like that back is better.
Morris
He goes
against
8 of 10
Lillard.
on threes. I know he's not going to do that every night, obviously, but he showed great bounce in his
here's
step.
Ivy.
I thought it was a great step forward for the Suns.
I thought they were going to leave him for 40. I really did. I thought he was going to go.
I think he thought so too.
Pass to Hastings. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Out to the right wing. Feeds away. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Bagley dishes to Ivy. And there's a
Like,
whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch.
Don't dick rock.
That is his first
Calm down.
foul of the game.
Yeah,
Clearly,
fuck
he
that.
hadn't established
So my thing is, when we was cooking, we cooked the Suns all 3 games. Y'all wasn't this excited. Oh, the Suns not that good of a
And here in the
team.
first quarter with
Oh,
over 3
blase this, blase that. Now the Suns put a hurting on us, right? My niggas got 13 and 10 points on some shit. Now y'all winning.
And
Oh,
so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Hastings. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
they won their first game against us. We beat them 3 times in a row.
ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Fuck
And
you,
on the
Steph.
AT&T
And
5G
if you see
Slam
the
Cam,
playoffs,
you
like
can see
LeBron wasn't
how
even
impressive
excited
that
to
move
play the
was.
biggest. Like we already beat them 3 times. It's like, bro, y'all can win this. Y'all can win this shit. We don't give a fuck. Because when we see, like, we gave y'all that little whack ass
He's coming
performance,
off a
right?
10-point game
That
against
was our
Golden
last
State.
time playing.
No one on defense could stay in front of
If
him.
we see
He
y'all in the
continually got
playoffs,
humbled and kept getting back to the
we gonna
street.
cook the shit out of y'all ass,
With
boy.
no one around.
We gonna cook the shit out of y'all ass for that shit y'all did.
points for him.
In 21, nigga, we remember that shit when AD got hurt. Y'all put a blitz on our ass.
They've allowed have been from beyond.
Hurt on
Ivy, no
y'all.
one around him.
With KD
Hits
on
the
the squad,
three-point
boy, that
bomb.
shit never came.
And really, the
boy.
scoring this quarter has been
Niggas
just
hurt.
off the charts, doing all he can
That's when
to
Bron's
bring
is
him
gonna
back.
turn up. AD gonna turn
Lillard
up. It's
way
small.
outside. And he can't answer back the three-pointer
He
off
always
line.
is the last
Pistons
couple
trail
years
by
of the
4.
playoffs. And they're gonna be trying to hold his hand
Bogdanovich
again.
passes
Like,
to
oh
Morris.
well, he didn't have enough help. And it's all
Back to
bullshit.
Bogdanovich.
Been the same teams for years. Niggas, the same Lakers team.
Now
Nigga.
Wiseman. A
Yeah, shit
14-point
changed.
game for him in the win against Golden State.
His shot blocking dominated the game. His 3 blocks
They
really
should
had an
pay for
effect
some
on
of the
defense.
players.
The Bucks making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Bucks leading by 4. Middleton the pass to
They've been on the
Antetokounmpo.
Lakers for 6 years straight.
And here's Beasley. Wiseman with the rebound.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Outside, Bagley. The dish to Ivy. And stolen by Portis. Here's Middleton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Pistons trail by 4. Morris outside. Back to Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovic has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Chris Middleton. He hits both from the stripe. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Morris kicks to Bagley. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Launches a 3.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
So for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Monte Morris. Five to shoot. Harris a screen on Lillard. Here's Burks. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Lillard from outside. Rebound by the Pistons. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Giannis inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Burks with the steal. Jay Crowder's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Hastings in for Damian Lillard. Detroit also making some changes. Livers is checked in. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Bogdanovich. On the floor for Detroit, you've got Isaiah Stewart. Ivey is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Harris. And it's Livers in at the 4 slot. Burks the pass to Harris.
Here's the thing that stands
Takes
out in my mind, CC and
rebound by the
RC.
Bucks. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Hastings. And he slams it one-handed.
When you think about your playing for Bill Belichick and 7 consecutive years, you're a team captain.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Leadership ability and the fact that this succession plan
Detroit has
was put in
possession.
place last
They trail by 1.
which allowed them to forego the standard NFL hiring process.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
Ivy
with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And he hits it and gets hacked down the play.
Oh, that's Jaden Ivey showing up.
Convert the free throw.
It's really hard to contain Jaden Ivey.
He was a number 5 pick. So he should be doing this. Don't look at this game and be like, oh, that's why. Oh, you getting cooked by Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey was a number 5 pick. He was supposed to be doing shit like this.
Obviously, I would
Guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard to wear their ref to make that adjustment. Ultimately, teams need to be kept in check.
Is that a foul?
From the sideline. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over. Giannis says, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Thanks for the report. They set the pick, and the wide open shot from Curry. It's the three-point Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
This has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Stewart missing. And so it's Crowder with it. Bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Live from New York, We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hastings, the pass to Lopez. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
6 points on consecutive
We start with the AFC wildcard. Dolphins are 4.5-point underdogs in Kansas City on Saturday night on Peacock.
No good on
Don't
the triple.
forget, last matchup in Germany with the Chiefs won, even though the offense was shut out in the second half. Being a quarterback who threw over 200 yards, and it's going to be polar vortex chilly.
The Pistons trail.
May end up being one of the coldest games ever. And honestly, just say a cold number and someone is reporting that's what it's going to be. -15, sure. -30. Yeah. Now, our studio, however,
Detroit, no good that time either. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
First things first,
Thompson comes for the double team.
Can we get a foul?
One of the best
Detroit's got fewer than half of their 3 quarters to go down tonight. They're 0 for 9.
It wasn't just the Chiefs play. This is the beginning, hanging in the closet since then, waiting for a special day to break it out. And what better day
Nice to have a guy
than the
with
day,
that kind
the
of
eve of the
flexibility.
And the
postseason, when
Bucks
I'm going
making a
to
change
ask
here.
foolish, silly
Antetokounmpo's checked
questions
in.
like this
And
one.
then for
Take
Detroit,
chances.
Heisman's
Tua
checked in for Stewart. Bagley comes in for Thompson.
In a
Montana
playoff
subbed in for
game.
Burks.
In a playoff
There's
game.
Hastings.
And now listen.
Good.
Where's my foul?
This is my third assist on the night.
Got 2 niggas trying to sandwich me on some fruit shit.
And I understand that's tough for
Well,
both
it's
of you
tough to
because
score
Look at
Cruz,
that
of
shit,
course,
bitch.
with
Every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
Pull up.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Chance here to get a quick injury with that personal.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer of the Pistons gave us some information. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark here, and he is really feeling it. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him.
I'm talking about the Super Bowl winner. I'm talking about the Super Bowl winner. And so what we have here is a guy who's never been in the playoffs. But when he's been
He
in
misses the
playoffs
free throw.
adjacent
Damian
scenarios,
Lillard, he's
has
checked
played
in for the
his worst
Bucks.
football, and we can
My
show
nigga
you
Dame
that.
free throw.
And he is going
No
up
good on the
against a
second
guy
free throw.
who not only has been in the
Pistons trail
playoffs,
by
and the
4.
reason those are playoff adjacent scenarios, I should say. Week 17,
The pass
2020 was a winning year in. Week 17, 2021 was a win that
To the
week
paint.
and the next week
Looking
in
for
our end.
Wiseman. He
Week
hits it
17
there.
this year against Baltimore was the 1 seed, and last week was, of course,
roughing up
for
the
the
D
2 seed.
with that
And
emphatic
they're all
finish.
losses all 4 games. So let's see how Patrick Mahomes, crew, does in the postseason.
Here's
Only the best
Lillard.
ever.
11
And
points
so
for him
then
in
you
that
ask
last
this
game
question,
against Brooklyn.
has
And some of the
Patrick
passes he
Mahomes
threaded through the
ever
defense
been
was
able to
just
play
incredible.
That was a
the
bad
playoff
shot.
game
So
quarterback?
easy.
And the answer is yes, once. The Super Bowl against Tom Brady.
Morris
That's the
dishes to
only
him.
game of his career where the opposing quarterback outplayed.
Middleton.
And that is how
Yes, no good.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try to play clean up, but the defense was right on him.
Three-pointers, Lillard. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
And the wide open shot from Morris on this halftime would have put him up. Milwaukee in the lead.
Since the one time Mahomes has outplayed, how's he done? Always been even better.
The kick out to
He
Lopez.
lost his that overtime. He's
Good,
about
and
to
the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And low-key, I'm tired of Kansas City, low-key. I think we got a little bit too much of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hate to say this.
but it's like they keep trying to shove them down our throats. Like, Kansas City right there. But damn, they lose it bad and they still gonna win. I mean, yeah, if the Lakers don't, that's different because they haven't won it in a while.
You already showed us how great Mahomes is in the playoffs.
These niggas is always there, bro. Give somebody else an AFC championship. Yeah.
Or at least playoff.
Now here's
All right,
Wiseman.
look at these numbers. 1 in 5, but
only person that beat you was Burrow, but he couldn't get the job done. Because I gave it to Matt Stafford.
Teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons drag a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys.
Tua
Then
is
the
an
amazing
entirely
2004
Foul.
team that shut down Shaq and Kobe.
But
And
then
the
there's more.
Pistons have been great. They've had
In his
that
5
defense
coldest
first
games of
mentality.
his career, this is going to be one of the 5.
Down low.
Well, this might be number one.
You can give Bogdanovich the ball and trust he'll make the right decision.
Milwaukee's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down to the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Hey, anything below 70. And he's
Morris against Lillard. Here's Hastings. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nets.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the score. Both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Pistons trail by 3.
Get to the quarterback one out
pass from Morris.
But they're missing a bunch of kids.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Crowder. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hastings, the pass to Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside, Bagley. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I think your point's the important one.
And when you're hit,
Because of
you
the
gotta
injuries,
hit back.
because
We
Miami
knew he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Active NFL rosters a month ago. Melvin Ingram, former
Here's
Chief,
Hastings,
Justin Houston,
and
former
there's the
Chief,
try.
and Bruce Irvin.
Shooting
Those
foul,
3 guys
as
are
the
all
whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
I just don't think they're going to be able to get
No
the pressure.
question, he got
And the
bumped
Chiefs,
on
for the
that
second
shot.
straight
So
year,
far in the game,
have been
he's
one of the
0 of
most
2 at the
effective
line.
teams in the league at sacking the opposing quarterbacks and getting
What's wrong?
no reason to believe Tua is going to happen.
Yeah, no. I think you're so confident.
Okay.
Well, go, dominant running the ball is because they're facing lighter boxes, because teams are so terrified of Tyreek and Waddle. In this weather, with this wind and these conditions, I don't think
He's in
you're going to
attack
have to be
mode, drawing
that
contact
concerned
now, getting to the
with
line,
deep
something he
ball.
didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And Middleton's for Joe Who's that? Like 14, 15 points right now. Ivy's checked in for Thompson.
And I think the Buffalo game might be like that, where the winds are so bad. I don't think the winds are going to be, that
Yeah, pass that shit out. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Pistons passing it around. Not over here.
Won games this year, and I think one of the
Bagley
reasons
dishes to
that
Wiseman.
their run
Just
numbers
4
are
to
where they
shoot.
are
A
is when
3
they've
from
gotten big
Bogdanovich.
leads throwing the
Rebound
ball. They've
Milwaukee.
then been able to solve
Giannis has got
games
8
away on
rebounds
the
in this
ground,
game.
and they have
Middleton
so
with
much
it.
speed.
Outguarded by Bogdanovich.
I look at them as an odd running team because they are a finesse running team,
And
they're a
they don't
zone
want
running
it.
team, they're a power running team, which is
What?
what I think you would want
Getting the defender
in these types of conditions and against these
Yeah.
defense. Like Derrick Henry
This is
would
his
scare
first
me
trip
in
to the
this
line
game,
tonight.
even though the Titans running game was not as
No, they're an odd running team, as you said. But I think the formula for them to win is going to be to have to run the ball.
Yeah.
And if
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Here's Ivy. He's got 15.
He didn't fully practice all week. It's going to be tough conditions. So I don't think the conditions are... if you were somehow playing Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl in the dome, perfect weather, he'd be the scariest player on the field. I think in this game, he's as unscary. That's not the word, I apologize.
He feeds it to Wiseman.
He
gets the shot to fall. The defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not really great numbers.
Clamps on that ankle.
Right when he got there, most accurate quarterback ever. This season, best offense I've ever been a part of. Going into the first game, you're going to get that work. Hurt, not it right now. I do think some of the confidence has been stripped away from this Dolphins offense from even one of the most confident players, righteously confident, in league history in Tyreek Hill.
I think he's confident in himself. He's just realized, we are what we are, which is a pretty good team, a finesse team, and we're not going to be forgiven.
And that one misses.
I think that's all it is.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back.
He's got more recognition and shine.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks ahead, up by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
We weren't ever even talking about him as a top 5 receiver.
Can I ask you a question here? I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize. No. Okay, so now that he's gotten that, do you think if he could orchestrate a trade back there this offseason, he would? Because I do. They're like, now that he's gotten it, it's like, hey,
welcome
I'm
to
bringing
the
you
2K Sports halftime show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
They're losing the battle on the boards, getting muscled out. If you don't control the paint, you're fried chicken.
Wait. What happened to the barbecue?
They're not good enough for that.
And now, moving on.
Look
at the players of the week serving up the recognition.
Here's what I'll
From the Western Conference, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Going to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Just another big time
I don't think he made a
great
mistake.
length for his
I'm not saying he made a mistake. I think he did the right thing. Go get your money. You got your Super Bowl. Now you're actually doing better individually. As far as should they be scared of you? No.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
All right, everybody can go out there and score 30 against the Pistons. You even handicap the games against the Pistons, right? So against the great teams, Tyreek has 2 touchdowns in 6 games against playoff teams. No games over 100 yards.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
He's been running